Are you ready to dive into the dark and intricate world of true crime? It seems we can't get enough of these real-life mysteries, these glimpses into the shadows that lurk just beyond the everyday. And Hulu, well, they've certainly tapped into our fascination, haven't they? With a collection of documentaries that would make even the most seasoned detective raise an eyebrow, Hulu offers a chilling and often heartbreaking look at the cases that continue to captivate and mystify. So settle in, dim the lights, and prepare to be engrossed, because we're about to embark on a journey through the annals of true crime, exploring 3 of the most compelling documentaries Hulu has to offer this June. Imagine, if you will, the peace of the wilderness. Towering trees, the whisper of wind through the leaves, the sun dappling the forest floor, a place of escape, of solitude, of serenity. But what happens when this tranquility is shattered? When the very landscape that promises peace becomes a silent witness to unspeakable acts? This is the unsettling question posed by Wild Crime Blood Mountain, a documentary series that delves into the dark side of our national parks. We're taken deep into the heart of these vast and unforgiving landscapes where the line between beauty and brutality can blur in an instant. In the digital age, every click, every post, every text message leaves a trace, a digital footprint in the ever-expanding landscape of the internet. These footprints, often left without a second thought, accumulate over time, creating a vast and intricate web of our digital lives. From the photos we share to the status updates we post, each action contributes to a detailed mosaic of our existence. This digital mosaic, while often seen as a mere collection of data, holds profound significance. It is a testament to our interactions, our thoughts, and our experiences, all preserved in the virtual realm. But what happens when these digital breadcrumbs become clues? Clues that can unravel mysteries, solve crimes, and even bring justice to those who can no longer speak for themselves. In a world where our online presence is as real as our physical one, these digital traces can become powerful tools in the hands of those who know how to interpret them. They can reveal hidden connections, expose secrets, and provide insights that were previously unimaginable. The digital breadcrumbs we leave behind can tell stories that can be pieced together to form a coherent narrative, a narrative that can lead to the truth. When the very technology we embrace becomes a tool for solving the most heinous of crimes, murder, the same platforms that we use to connect with friends and family, to share our lives and our thoughts, can also be used to track down criminals, to uncover evidence, and to bring perpetrators to justice. This duality of technology, its ability to both connect and expose, is at the heart of many modern investigations. Law enforcement agencies around the world are increasingly relying on digital evidence to solve cases, using everything from social media posts to GPS data to piece together the puzzle of a crime. How I Caught My Killer takes us on a chilling exploration of this very question, delving into cases where victims, through their own digital footprints, help bring their killers to justice. This documentary series sheds light on the dark side of the digital age, where the very tools that bring us together can also be used to tear lives apart. Each episode is a journey into the heart of a mystery that is slowly unraveled through the digital traces left behind by the victim. These traces, often overlooked or dismissed, become crucial pieces of evidence that can lead to the identification and capture of the killer. Imagine, if you will, a world where the line between the living and the dead blurs in the digital ether. A world where the digital presence of a person continues to exist long after their physical body is gone. This digital afterlife, while comforting to some, can be haunting to others. It is a reminder of a life that was, a life that was cut short, and a life that continues to echo in the virtual realm. The digital footprints left behind by the deceased can become a source of solace for the grieving, but they can also become a source of pain, a constant reminder of what was lost. Where the last messages sent, the photos shared, the online conversations held, become haunting echoes of a life cut short. These digital remnants, while often seen as mere data, hold deep emotional significance. They are the last connections to a person who is no longer there, the last words, the last images, the last interactions. For the families and friends of the deceased, these digital traces can become a lifeline, a way to hold on to the memory of their loved one. But they can also become a source of torment, a constant reminder of the loss and the unanswered questions that remain. This is the unsettling reality explored in this documentary series, where we witness the power of technology to both preserve and betray, to offer solace and expose secrets. The digital age has brought with it a new set of challenges and opportunities, a new way of understanding and interacting with the world. It has given us the tools to connect with others, to share our lives, and to preserve our memories. But it has also given us the tools to uncover hidden truths, to expose secrets, and to bring justice to those who have been wronged. This duality of technology, its ability to both connect and expose, is at the heart of many modern investigations. Each episode unravels a new case, a new life tragically lost, and the digital trail that ultimately leads to the perpetrator. These cases, while unique in their details, share a common thread: the digital footprints left behind by the victim. These footprints, often overlooked or dismissed, become crucial pieces of evidence that can lead to the identification and capture of the killer. The series takes us on a journey through the digital landscape, showing us how these traces can be pieced together to form a coherent narrative, a narrative that can lead to the truth. We meet grieving families, their worlds shattered by unimaginable loss, who find themselves thrust into the role of digital detectives, desperately seeking answers in the digital remnants of their loved ones' lives. These families, while grappling with their grief, must navigate the complex and often overwhelming world of digital evidence. They must sift through the digital traces left behind by their loved ones, looking for clues, for answers, for anything that can help them understand what happened. This journey, while painful, can also be a source of solace, a way to find closure, and to bring justice to their loved ones. Law enforcement agencies around the world are increasingly relying on digital evidence to solve cases, using everything from social media posts to GPS data to piece together the puzzle of a crime. This reliance on digital evidence has transformed the way investigations are conducted, bringing new tools and techniques to the forefront. It has also raised new questions about privacy, security, and the ethical implications of using digital traces in criminal investigations. As we continue to navigate the digital age, these questions will become increasingly important, shaping the future of law enforcement and the way we understand and interact with the digital world. Digital forensics experts play a crucial role in this process, using their skills and expertise to analyze data, uncover hidden connections, and piece together the digital puzzle. These experts, often working behind the scenes, are the unsung heroes of many investigations, using their knowledge and skills to bring justice to those who have been wronged. Their work is meticulous and painstaking, requiring a deep understanding of both technology and human behavior. But it is also incredibly rewarding, offering the opportunity to make a real difference in the lives of victims and their families. The use of digital evidence in the courtroom has also transformed the way cases are prosecuted, bringing new challenges and opportunities to the legal system. Digital evidence, while powerful, is also complex and often difficult to interpret. It requires a deep understanding of both technology and the law, as well as the ability to present complex information in a clear and compelling way. This has led to the emergence of new roles and specializations within the legal profession, as lawyers and judges grapple with the implications of the digital age. As we continue to navigate the digital age, the line between the living and the dead will continue to blur, creating new challenges and opportunities for both individuals and society as a whole. The digital footprints we leave behind will become an increasingly important part of our legacy, shaping the way we are remembered and understood. This documentary series offers a glimpse into this complex and often unsettling reality, showing us how the digital traces of a life can become powerful tools for both justice and remembrance. In the end, the digital age has given us new ways to connect, to share, and to remember. But it has also given us new ways to uncover the truth, to seek justice, and to understand the world around us. This duality, this tension between connection and exposure, is at the heart of the stories told in How I Caught My Killer. It is a reminder that in the digital age, our actions, our words, and our lives are preserved in the virtual realm, creating a digital graveyard of secrets that can be both haunting and enlightening. The year was 2002. It was a time of optimism and new beginnings. The world was still reeling from the events of the previous year, but there was a sense of hope in the air. People were looking forward to what the new year would bring, eager to leave the past behind and embrace the future. The holidays had just wrapped up, and the promise of a new year stretched out before us. Families gathered to celebrate, exchanging gifts and making resolutions. The streets were filled with the sounds of laughter and joy as people welcomed the new year with open arms. But in the heart of California, a young couple's story was about to take a tragic turn, capturing the nation's attention and leaving a community grappling with unanswered questions. It was a story that would unfold in the most unexpected ways, drawing in people from all walks of life, all eager to understand what had happened. This is the story of Laci Peterson, a beautiful, expectant mother who vanished without a trace. Laci was a woman full of life and love, with dreams of a bright future for her and her growing family. She was beloved by all who knew her, a beacon of light in her community. Laci Peterson, 8 months pregnant with her first child, a boy she and her husband Scott were going to name Connor, disappeared from her Modesto, California home on Christmas Eve. It was supposed to be a time of joy and celebration, but instead, it became a time of fear and uncertainty. The Petersons' home, once filled with the anticipation of a new life, was now shrouded in darkness and despair. Her family, stunned and heartbroken, clung to hope as days turned into weeks. Where could Laci be? Had someone taken her? The questions were endless, and the answers seemed elusive. The community rallied around the Peterson family, offering support and searching for any clues that might lead to Laci's whereabouts. These questions echoed in the hearts of everyone who heard the story. The nation watched with bated breath as the search for Laci became a national obsession. People from all over the country followed the case, hoping for a miracle, praying for Laci's safe return. Scott, Laci's husband, quickly became the center of the investigation. As the days passed, the spotlight turned to him and the scrutiny was intense. Every aspect of his life was examined. Every detail of his relationship with Laci was dissected. The pressure was immense, and the nation watched as Scott's every move was analyzed. The public's gaze, fueled by a relentless media cycle, settled on him, dissecting his every move, every word. The media coverage was relentless, with news outlets providing round-the-clock updates on the case. The story dominated headlines, and the nation was captivated by the unfolding drama. The case, shrouded in mystery and suspicion, took on a life of its own, weaving its way into living rooms across the country. People discussed the case with their friends and family, speculating on what might have happened. The story became a part of the national conversation, a true crime saga that gripped the nation. As the investigation unfolded, a complex tapestry of clues began to emerge, painting a picture of a seemingly perfect life that belied a darker reality. The investigators worked tirelessly, piecing together the events leading up to Laci's disappearance. Each new piece of evidence brought new questions, and the mystery deepened. The nation watched, transfixed, as investigators meticulously pieced together the events leading up to Laci's disappearance, searching for answers in a case that seemed to defy explanation. The search for truth was relentless, and the nation held its breath, waiting for the next revelation in a case that had captured the hearts and minds of millions. Laci's family, desperate for answers, continued to hold out hope. They organized search parties, distributed flyers, and held press conferences, pleading for any information that could lead to Laci's return. The community of Modesto came together in a show of solidarity, offering their support and assistance in any way they could. Candlelight vigils were held, and prayers were offered up for Laci and her unborn child. The sense of loss and uncertainty was palpable, and the community's collective heart ached for the Peterson family. The search for Laci became a symbol of hope and resilience, a testament to the power of community in the face of tragedy. As the investigation continued, Scott's behavior came under increasing scrutiny. His actions and statements were analyzed by both investigators and the public, and opinions were divided. Some believed in his innocence, while others were convinced of his guilt. The media coverage only intensified the speculation, and the nation watched as the drama unfolded. The revelation of Scott's affair with Amber Frey added another layer of complexity to the case. Amber came forward, revealing that Scott had told her he was single and had no children. This revelation shocked the nation and cast further doubt on Scott's innocence. The affair became a focal point of the investigation, and the public's interest in the case only grew. The legal proceedings that followed were a spectacle in their own right. The courtroom drama was intense, with both the prosecution and the defense presenting their cases with fervor. The nation watched as the trial unfolded, each new piece of evidence adding to the intrigue and suspense. The trial was a media sensation, and the public was riveted by the unfolding drama. When the verdict was finally announced, the nation held its breath. The jury found Scott Peterson guilty of the murder of his wife Laci and their unborn son Connor. The announcement was met with a mix of relief and sorrow, as the nation grappled with the reality of the verdict. The case had come to a close, but the impact of Laci's story would be felt for years to come. In the aftermath of the trial, the community of Modesto came together to remember Laci and Connor. Memorials were held, and the community mourned the loss of a beloved mother and her unborn child. The story of Laci Peterson had touched the hearts of millions, and her memory would live on in the hearts of those who knew and loved her. The case of Laci Peterson remains one of the most captivating and tragic stories in recent history. It is a story that highlights the fragility of life and the enduring power of hope and community. The nation was captivated by Laci's story, and her legacy continues to inspire and remind us of the importance of love, family, and justice. As the sun sets over California, we are reminded of the beauty and fragility of life. The story of Laci Peterson is a poignant reminder of the importance of cherishing every moment and holding our loved ones close. It is a story that will continue to resonate, a testament to the enduring power of love and the unbreakable bond of family. From the chilling wilderness crimes of Blood Mountain to the innovative pursuit of justice in How I Caught My Killer and the gripping twists and turns of the Laci Peterson case, these true crime documentaries offer a glimpse into the darkest corners of human nature and the relentless pursuit of justice. We encourage you to delve deeper into these gripping stories on Hulu and gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of the true crime genre. Remember to hit that subscribe button for more curated content exploring the most captivating documentaries out there. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and be careful out there.